The other part is teamwork. Like, it's real easy to throw out that word teamwork, but as far as SWIC goes, like, what is a good teammate or what is good teamwork at SWIC?
Good teamwork there really boils down to, and I don't want to steal this. I think it was Master Sergeant Dan Keller was the one who kind of boiled down to these of like team gear, teammates, my gear, me. The guys that can do that, those are the ones who are the best teammates, I think, because they put the team first, right? Make sure like the mission set's getting done with the team gear. They're always prepped, ready to go. Then they're taking care of the individual, kind of what you talked about. Make sure their teammates themselves are good. Then they're worried about themselves and their gear. And then last is actually their own person. I think the guys that can do that, they will do really well on a team because they already have it set in their mind of team first, then me. The individuals that the first thing they do is they go and score themselves away. Those guys, they may pass physically, but down the road, like they may get peered out, which there are, like, yeah, that can happen.
Oh, we're going to talk about that too, because I love the peer review action. But just to highlight what you just said, that's an amazing way to think about it. And as my time as an instructor, when I saw those people that would put themselves first and they'd square their own gear away and they weren't thinking about it, those people were also the people that were most likely, in my eyes, to quit, to be the first to like single out an event. Because if you're thinking, okay, team mission first, I've got to focus on this team mission thing first, and then I've got to focus on the team gear, and then everybody around me, like, hey, is this guy okay? Is his gear okay? Man, I'm not worried about how hurt I am. I'm not worried about how I'm feeling. I'm not getting in my own head about, oh, what's next, and are we going to get smoked or anything else. You're thinking about a completely different thing. Those people are stronger candidates, period. If you're thinking about yourself first and the only thing you can focus on is my gear okay? I'm tired. I don't know what's going to come next. You were so far behind the power curve, and you can see it. And I love what you said earlier. Sometimes you can't explain or articulate, but you can point it out when you see it. And I can tell you right now, if 100 people in front of me doing some selection task, I can tell you who's thinking, okay, this event needs to get done. That's my mission. And then I need to make sure the team gear can support this mission. I can tell you to a person, this person has their priorities in order and these people don't.
Yeah, it's easy to see. It's hard to explain in words.
Right.
Because it's not tangible. Or I guess there is some aspects of it that are tangible, but like, that's why I asked you, because I have my own definition of being a good teammate, good team player, and that kind of stuff. But hearing other people's definitions and definitely different ways to articulate it. Like Dan said it a good way, team gear, teammates, personal gear, personal whatever, like that's really good. I would always, I like that. I always equate it to like, hey, if you're on the pool deck or you just get done with a dive, and all the tanks, all the gear, the buoys and everything are all on the boat. And then I'm taking my personal gear to the truck to load up versus while everybody else is unloading tanks, which are heavy, tanks onto the dock and that kind of stuff. While everybody's doing that, I'm sitting here loading my stuff into the truck and then I'm coming back. Like I'm wrong. Like that's not being a good team player because everybody else is taking care of the stuff that I should be also involved in. And to those dudes, when you went and did the inspection, to those dudes that are sitting there yelling at people, like, I think about it this way. Who are you going to get to follow you more? Whether you're sitting there yelling at people or if you can just remain calm, have an even keel, whether it's good, bad, ugly, whatever, you just maintain the same demeanor and press on. Like, just throwing that out there. Not saying I'm a great leader because I'm not, but like I've got an even keel kind of thing.
Well, I was laughing because he was just describing him at the unit and me at the unit because we get to work together. Like I just yell. That's my default mode. Like you'll respect me. I default to rank. Be like refer to me by my whole rank, and then I just scream at people. It's It's my MO. And then Peaches gets to come in. He's like, hey, guys. And everybody loves him.
It's
And
always
it's a
been.
nice dynamic.